Hi everyone, so today we're taking a bit of a drive. We're going past Loch Ness, which is what you're looking at now. Pretty nice day for going to go climb a tree. The tree we're climbing today is going to be a sequoia. These things are the biggest tree by volume. Not the tallest, but the biggest by volume. And these girls get big. I managed to locate one at Drumnadrochit, and today we're going to try and find it. Then we're going to try and climb it. But I'm on my own today, so this will be an interesting one. So stay tuned. I see her. Whoa. Okay. This is going to be good. Come check this out. So we're here. Now, there's a reason why it's starting to rain. It's a reason why they say they're the largest tree when it comes to volume. If you trees, for example, they're made up of the carbon that they use in the atmosphere, don't they? So if you have a giant tree, it's used up a load of carbon to produce itself. I don't know if you can get the perspective on this, but she's a big girl. So you might find it hard to get perspective on this, but to walk around the base is about 11 paces. And I got big legs. Look at this. How cool that is. It's just like it's draped over like a curtain. It's crazy, right? And so these California redwood sequoias, these sequoias are probably the most mistreated trees on the planet. You know why? Because everyone calls them the punching tree. Can you imagine? Can you imagine your existence was people coming up to them and punching them? But the idea is, oh, no, the idea, I mean, the reason being is that the bark's soft. Now, hopefully you're sitting down because this will blow your mind. But this tree, just going to try and get out of the wind. This tree has evolved so that when forest fires happen, in where they grow naturally in California, that it can withstand being ablaze and it doesn't damage the hardwood of the tree or even the cambium of the tree, which is the layer of wood behind the bark. So the soft wood is there for, the soft bark, sorry, is there for a reason. It's to basically stop fires getting further into the tree. Now, lots of trees have lots of methods on how to deal with things that occur naturally. We talked before about storms and the bad things that happen. Forest fires are another naturally occurring event. So much so that the jack pine has big cones that are covered in resin. Now when a forest fire goes through, it melts the resin of the jack pine and then it opens up and it drops its seeds, giving itself the best chance of reproducing because everything else has just been burnt. How do they know this? I understand evolution, I understand all this stuff, but really, it's pretty incredible. One other thing that I always find fascinating, because I'm talking about seeds and cones. This is its cone, and you see how it's all opened up, so it's dropped its seed. That's not exactly a big cone when you're looking at the size of this tree. I mean, look, it's absolutely enormous. It's absolutely enormous. I'm going to try and get a rope right the way around sort of chest height and see what we're at. And although this is a big girl at the base, this isn't the big girl that we're going to climb. This is what we're going to climb. Oh, yeah, way up there. Now, hopefully the wind calms down a bit because she was a bit breezy just now. But either way, fat and short-ish, and long and skinny, a bit like myself, I guess. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure it with this rope here. Watch. Not the most scientific. Oh, you wobbled. Stay with me. Stay with me. So let's go. I call that a meter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I give it 7.5 meters in circumference. That's a lot if you're not too sure. That's a lot. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to let you know about all this kit that I'm using. Let's do this.
Well, probably about, I don't know, a while up, 25 meters, something like that. I can't see the top. We've got to go through those maze of branches. Check it out. Maybe you can see that through there, but that's Loch Ness, eh? These are the cones, this year's cones that haven't opened. Last year's, right? Last year's has opened. Green. Wind's picking up a little bit, I think we're all good. I think it'll be lunchtime when we get up there. Get a bit bushy up here, folks. Come on. There we go. Oh. Close to the top there. But I tell you, that was much harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, go on. Much harder. The problem. Come on. Is it too pathetic to blame that I've got a bit of a cold? That's fine. I'll be pathetic today. That's the top just there. I actually get that little bend. Looks like a lunch spot to me. That's the top of the big fat girl, look. Jeez. As you can see, the major problem with climbing Sequoia is all these branches, most of these branches are downward facing. So to put a rope over it, it's obviously just going to slide off the end. So it becomes really tricky to keep yourself safe. Nevertheless, we're done.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, that was hard. So I don't know whether it's my cold or that was just a hard tree to climb. It did have a lot of downward facing branches. If not all of them. So that's really hard to protect in the trees, you know, because obviously if you're running a rope over a branch, as you pull on the rope, it'll just slide down off the branch. Not good. So it's tricky. So yeah, but we're here, and view's pretty cool. Check this out. That's not bad. So that's about halfway down Loch Ness. This, like again, this is Drumnadrochit. It's not at the top end where Inverness is, and it's not down Fort Augustus Way, which is at the bottom end, sort of southwest side. But the big autumn colour scheme is right on the go, isn't it? Look at it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to pick up the ones in town. We'll try and film some on the way back. Up there, ooh, all that, they're all new seeds, new cones, check them out. So you can obviously see the ones that have opened, those brown ones, and then obviously the green ones are the ones that are for this year. That is literally, quite literally the top of the tree just there. That's the last anchor point. It's a bit. That is the top of the big girl that we've seen down that way. You know, it's quite a precarious spot really, because this tree kind of leans. It kind of leans outwards that way. So basically, if I wasn't attached, I'd probably just skim a couple of branches where I just had a good old splat on the deck, like so. I'm glad I got my ropes. Would be a bit nervous otherwise. So I was quite hoping to have some lunch. I might just have a cheeky little coffee. It's a bit crowded up here. that I kind of checked out is only that, surrounded by this. So I think I'm up just having a cheeky little coffee maybe, and have a comfortable lunch down the ground. So yeah, there we go. Cheers. So, I think I might have climbed the biggest tree in Scotland or the UK. It's not this tree. There's a tree in an area called Strathpeffer, which is about, it's probably about an hour away from here. And it was I think it was a Douglas, yeah, it was. It was a Douglas fir. I'll try and chuck some photos in there. And it had a tree survey done on it, and they were trying to lower the height because of the sail, the wind catching it, and it could potentially actually damage a lot of the tree. You know, if you can imagine the sail pushing everything, levering it, and I think there was a rot hole at the bottom. Either way, my job at that point was just to take the top out of it, which isn't a really good method, but on this case I think it was probably best for the tree. And that was big. That was about 61 meters. Now not so big, but yeah, up in Scotland we do get some big trees for sure. This one here, if that one's 30, yeah, we're probably about 37, 38 meters this tree in total. I'm probably sitting at about 35, something like that. So it was double this, near enough, double the fat girl down there. Crazy. So, and that's not even the biggest trees. These sequoias down in, you know, in California and things like that, they get massive, absolutely massive. And you know, they're so big, they've got tunnels going through them for cars and all sorts of things. We certainly don't have anything that big here. I would love one day to go and climb one of those big girls. That'd be amazing, absolutely amazing, just beautiful. But for now, I'm going to settle with this one and my coffee. The good news is, oh, cold. The good news is going down substantially easier. It's always good to have a knot at the end of your rope, because it isn't as uncommon as you think for the rope to go through that device. Then you're in a bit of a pickle. Sometimes the way up is not the easiest way to get back down again. So we just redirect our ropes and go the easy way. And if you think this looks hard, that was the way I came up. It was worse. Ugh. Well, there you have it. I think I timed it pretty well, because that's all rain. Wind's picking up. I'm not sure if I could have stayed up there much longer. How's that? There we go. That's a sequoia, ladies and gentlemen, and that is a big tree. There used to be, the ones you get in California can be 3 times the size of this. I mean, imagine the base being 3 times the size. I mean, just madness. Totally cool. So I think we'll be having lunch in the car. Just started to rain. Not very nice. Got a bit windy and all the rest of it, but that's Scotland and that's autumn, it happens. But here, what nice views, eh? How many different species of tree can you see now? Now that they're in autumn leaves. We had some aspen up there, there's oak, beech, birch, sequoias, you know, willow. I mean, there's some spruce there, some Douglas, there's everything, larch. There's so many trees up here. And Scotland's got some big ones. I've climbed some pretty big trees in Scotland. Yeah, but I'd love to go to California and climb the big sequoias that are out there, because they are just legendary. These are quite big trees. And that's that. So I hope you enjoyed it. It would have been nice to have my lunch up in the tree, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I can't get the tree to grow nice comfy branches, so sometimes it's better just having a wee coffee and coming back down again. Awesome. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you in the next one.